So Melania came out on stage to give her piece about the Jeffrey Epstein situation, which I find odd because right now the big deal is this war and the cost of living for people, for us. And now she's come out all of a sudden just willy-nilly in defense of these women, which I have no problem with. I get that. But to me, this just seems like a major deflection on what we're dealing with. Jeffrey Epstein, okay, here's my take on it. Jeffrey Epstein been dead and gone for what, a few years now? His accomplice, his girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, she's in the pen for whatever they found that they were doing with those kids. Okay? So, this is just another deflection, I believe, because they don't want to deal with the shit that they've got us in with Iran, and they know it, that they knee deep in it. The problems that's coming down the line in this economy are going to be unbearable. Because guess what? Iran was not the one to screw with. I don't know who's in this man's ear. He got all these unqualified people around him. Donald Trump going to be 81 years old. In my opinion, Donald Trump does not have all his faculties. He doesn't. A 81-year-old man cannot make all these off the wall, just let's just go and do without any type of professionals to coach him or advise on this type of thing. He's got just these people he's got with him. He done threw so much money at these people. So now they're just gung-ho, willy-nilly, tearing up this country because they was not fit to be in the White House. Now we got to deal with the aftermath of that. So I do believe, because when does Melania Trump come out and just talk to us? The woman's English is so broken, nothing against that. I'm just saying. It looked like it was scripted. Whoever did this, they pumped her up I believe they pumped her up to do this because they knew once she came out, the first lady speaking on this, they knew that this would get the attention of the bloggers, of the even the mainstream media, the YouTubers, the podcasters. They knew it. Epstein, and that's deflecting from this war and what's really going on. This is some bad stuff. They mess with some bad folks, and like I say, foreigners are not like Americans. They're very strict in their beliefs and their values and what they do on a day-to-day basis, how they take care of their military, everything, business, everything. They're very shrewd. They're very no nonsense. They don't tolerate shit like America does. So yeah, I believe that's what happened. And I'm not buying it. I'm going to keep listening to what they're talking about in terms of these gas prices, these food prices, the electricity, y'all, just all kind of stuff. They done got us in a world of shit. And now they're trying to deflect from that. But if you guys want to chime in on this, feel free, drop a chit chat. You can like the video. I would appreciate it. It doesn't cost anything. Subscribe to my channel if you do like my PSAs and my messages. Other than that, doesn't matter to me. Just listen to the message. Have a good Friday. Peace.